Hello and welcome back to It's What I Do. Bit of a cloudy day today, but what I'm doing is trying to get the pond sorted out, ready to get the covers off it. So I'm doing a filter clean, like the upflows. I've got the covers up, but I'm not taking them off till tomorrow. So it has been treated with clover leaf to try and kill off some of the moss and stuff, and it is working. It just takes a bit of time, and there's a lot of moss in there. So yeah, the other job I'm doing is cleaning the static filter out. So I've already done that, and let me show you. I've got that lot to do. Put it out. You can see some of the dirt down there, look. See it? But that does quite well. I don't have to clean that out very often at all, especially not after the upflows. So this gets done once or twice a year, that's all, and it works perfectly fine. That stuff in the bottom is pretty much sort of dead bacteria that's been in there, because this one does the anaerobic filtration, because it comes directly from the pond with no air added to it whatsoever, goes through the upflows, comes out this pipe here, does a sort of vortex type movement, but very limited, goes through the media and then gets pushed back up through this pipe out to the shower there. I'm patting it and you can't see because I'm not pointing the camera at it. Oh, it's funny. But yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. That's quite a simple process. It's just a bit tough on the hands because that alpha grog is pretty rough. It's not the best media in the world, but it's fine for sump type filters, which this is. It's got quite a good surface area. I mean, pumice might work better, but it would be harder to clean, because all the little holes in it would block up with crap, and you'd probably have to pressure washer it, and I don't want to do that. So, but what I might do is put you on the headband so you can see what I'm doing with this. As I say, it's a very simple process, but it does get a bit mucky once you get down there to the end. What I'll do at the bottom is get the hoover out and suck out all the muck at the bottom. That's the pond vac, I should say, not the hoover. But it's the same thing, it's still a hoover. Right, give me a minute and I'll come back to you. Right, I have no idea whether you can see what I'm doing or not. But basically I've just got to try and get the rest of this set up here. I was using my hands, but they're starting to get a little bit sore, so I'm just going to use an old tub just to lift them out. Well, once I've got a few in there like that, then I'll dump them into this bucket like that. And then it's just a case of giving them a slush in there and then just draining them out, taking them out a few at a time and putting them in with the others. And that's basically all you've got to do to clean those. This is just pond water, it's not anything else. It's actually water that are drained out of the filter. So that is all it is. As I say, this does make your hands sore because they're so rough. So that's all it is really. Just a case of doing that, and then I shall get the vacuum out and suck out the water and dirt that's in the bottom of that tub. It's not very complicated. And so I don't know what view you're going to get, because the Mimo app is playing up and won't connect to the Action 1. Knowing DJI, they've probably sacrificed the connections for the OM1 so that they can put the OM3 on there. OA3 is not OM. What am I talking about? Right, I'm going to shut the camera down for a minute, crack on, get this finished, and then get it refilled. So I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay, so we finished cleaning the Alpha Grog. I've put a little bit more water in there so that I can give it a rinse. And I've got the vacuum set up there. So just a case now of sucking out the rubbish out of there, and then we can start putting the stones back. It's going to get a bit noisy. It's just flooding down out the exhaust pipe there, and then we've got to wait for it to start up again. I really would like one of those ones that Terry's got from Righties on YouTube. He's got a really nifty one. Yeah, I was saying he's got a really nifty one that's got like a double chamber in it, and it sort of continuously sucks, and once one chamber's full it empties that while it's filling the other one. It's really neat, quite a nifty bit of kit. No idea how much it costs though. Right, let's shut that off for a moment, and I'm going to flush some water through there so I can give it another rinse. Oh. It's not too bad a flow through there. I could go a little bit higher, but to do that really I need to change this, put this up to a 2-inch pipe and then 2-inch pipe into the shower. Something I am going to do this year is try and change these pipes for rigid pipe, because they've got a tendency to split. Right, turn that off. Just give that another vacuum out. Okay, now I'll just get the stones back in there. How rude! I'll just get the stones back in there and get it filled up. Back in a minute. Right, pull back in there, and I'm filling the tank up now. I have turned the power down because I don't want it to fill up too quickly. But we've got the little 90° on there that just gives it a little bit of a vortex. I don't really know why I did that. Doesn't really need it, but I suppose I had it, so I thought I might as well use it. Just put these back in. These are the old bacteria balls. We'll put those in. And then I've got some crushed oyster shell. I actually wanted normal oyster shell, but I couldn't get any, so it was a case of getting a bag of that, which was okay when I bought it, because the birds also eat it. But as I haven't got much in the way of birds anymore, I don't really need it. But hey ho, I've got it, so use it. That's coming up near to the point where it will start filling into the shower, and so it'll just come up to here and then a little bit higher than that and then just flow along that way. This pipe actually runs slightly uphill. So it needs to fill up to the height of the top of that one over this side before it will start flowing. Bloody petals. It should just be starting to flow into the trickle shower now. Okay, once it's that height, we'll put the lid back on, and it will slightly pressurise. That's another reason why you can't turn the flow up too high. Having an outlet same size as the inlet makes it pressurise. Just give that a tap round, make sure it's seated nicely. And then I can turn the power up. 45%, and that's about where I run it. I'd say we've got an airlock on there at the minute, because you can see this side is flowing faster than that side. So if I just shut this side off for a minute and push the water through, so you can see the air's coming out. I don't know why, but the Evo 30 gets an airlock in it. It's I don't think it's a very good design. If you lift the hoover down, actually put it over and stop with that one. Yeah, that's flowing well. I need to clean the sponge in there, but that's okay, you get that done. A bloody slug in there. Get that out. Okay. Open that back up. And I set about mid-80s, 85 watts, 87. Yep, that's all good. Right, let's take this off the headband and put it back on the main stand. 1 sec. Right, so that's a big chunk of the prep done. Just got to top the pond up again now. What else have I got to do? Well, I need to vacuum all around the edges of the pond. I need to fill up the water feature over there, get some water into that and then clear it out with the vacuum, clear out some of the moss that's on it. I've got the little float skimmer thing there. I've got to clean that. Easiest way to do that is with the pressure washer, so I'll take it apart and pressure washer that. Get the fence up over there, get the 2 jet sprays up and running, and then we're all good to go. Covers will be off and we'll be able to see the fish, and that'll be good. Right, I'm going to top the pond up. I don't think you need to watch that, and I will catch you next time. So, bye for now.